Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's been a little while in game time, but it's literally been like this has taken me all day to get through this. So the last time you guys were here, it was the start of November. We're now into the end of January. It has been a bit of a while to get to this video. Now I had a choice of picking the Manchester United Liverpool game, which is the so-called rivalry, even though Liverpool haven't won shit in like probably 10 years, let's be real here, or 20, I don't know when's the last time they won anything. But this is the real rivalry. This is the rivalry I grew up with, not the crappy old, boomer rivalry. This is the real rivalry, the Manchester United Arsenal rivalry from the 2000s, the early 2000s. It's unmatched. It will never be matched. Keane, Vieira, Ferguson, Wenger, that was the rivalry. It was just unbeatable. And I really do miss that elite time in football. But hey, look, I think some people disagree with that, and you're perfectly fine to do that. But we're going to play this game today. Anyway, let's go back and give ourselves a jog through of what happened. So the last time we did the game, we did the Wolfsburg game, which got us through. And then we had Bournemouth. This was right before the World Cup. Don't worry, I will show you guys the World Cup as the most important part. But we played Bournemouth here just before the World Cup, and it was a great performance. You couldn't go wrong with this one. I mean, we dominated them from start to finish. It did take a Pogba penalty to open the account, but look, we got the job done. I think 3 points at the end of the day. I don't really care how we get them as long as we win and stay on top. That's the 3 to the goal there, but Greenwood's finish there, absolutely brilliant, and a great 2-0 win right there. So yeah, 38 shots to 4 in Bournemouth, absolute domination there. So as the World Cup was going on, I did a lot of friendlies just to try and get the legs back into my players, which I thought was a good idea. Some interesting performances there. I think maybe we could have done a bit more. Maybe we could have done a few better teams. But anyway, let's go through the World Cup. And any guesses who the World Cup winner was? Well, I'll tell you who the World Cup winner was. It was actually Italy. Now, there are some surprises here, and I'll start it off by saying, Kylian Mbappe didn't play in the final. He wasn't injured. I don't get it why he wasn't playing. Pogba didn't come on to the 62nd minute. Hawar didn't come on until the 58th. I mean, that's really question mark decisions. I don't really understand that. But look, at the end of the day, I suppose, I don't know who the French coach is, but I presume he got fired after that. But 1-1. They went on penalties. I don't know who missed the penalty, but Hawar missed and Varane missed, and then Qatar missed for Italy. So quite an even contest, fair play Italy, maybe that's the one to put your money on, I guess. But I put my money on France if it was the World Cup 2022, and I'll put my money on them for the Euros as well. That's how good I think they are. But anyway, back to the more important matters. So we played Premier League, went to Sheffield, St. Stephen's Day, or better known as Boxing Day in the UK, and this was a good performance by us against Sheffield. There was some things I thought we could improve on a little bit, but because I'm kind of just, tethering at small problems. But start off the Pogba shot there in the 11th minute. That was a great start to get us up 1-0. We then went up 2-0 here in the 38th minute, and so we're back to cruise control really, as Sancho there at the lovely left-footed shot into the bottom corner. We did concede this one right in the cusp of half-time, just in the 45th minute there, as Hugo Sampson, who I was trying to buy all off-season, he picked City over us, which is really disappointing. But look, City won the league last season. I suppose that would have helped. But, at the end of the day, we win 4-1, and that was the third goal there to make us go up 3-1. And then, the floodgates kind of opened. Cengiz Ünder puts through Marcus Rashford, Anthony Martial to put that one away, and that was a pretty good result. I'm happy with that. Definitely, there's a few things you could pick up, but you can critique anything and everything in these day and age. Anyway, we then had Northampton in the FA Cup. A chance to get the second team out in this one. That was the important thing. It was a Rashford goal in the 62nd minute. That was the difference in that one. They did play a very negative formation. I think that formation it's so negative, and it's just so hard to score against that. I really don't know what the actual change of it is. We then played Leicester at home, and I was feeling really good. This was the pre-Liverpool game. We needed to get a good performance going, and we got exactly that. Yuri Tielemans, 2 minutes in, getting a goal against his former side. which was just great to see. You know, fantastic player. I was really happy we bought Tillmans. He wasn't exactly one of my like marquee signings, but I think he's turned out to be an absolute. He's gone above and beyond. We then made it 2 here. Genghis Under picks out Jadon Sancho, back post, left foot strike past Kasper Schmeichel. No chance of saving that one. And then we rub it in here, make it 3-0. As you see, dispossessed Karamo Dembele back to Kasper Schmeichel, and Martial, like any good poaching striker, doesn't miss a chance or a sniff. All he needs is a sniff, and he's going to score there. Then Pogba in the second half, 81st minute, makes it 4-0. They did get a player sent off the 85th minute, but that didn't really matter at all. We then went downfield, and the wheels kind of fell off. We were poor this game. There's no other way to describe it. We didn't have a shot in the first half. We didn't have a shot on target in the first half. Yeah, it was. We had possession, but we weren't doing anything with it. And this is probably where I think we struggled without Luca Digne. Luca Digne, of course, is injured. Same with Shellz. We didn't really have a quality left back. I had to stick in Guardiola here, who, look, he's a good player, but he's not quite Digne or that level. He's more of a centre back than a left back. But, you know, look, we had to make do with what we had. But thankfully, we returned to winning ways. We beat West Brom 4-0. And this is important because I feel like in Football Manager, if you lose one game, the chance to lose 2 or 3 or even draw the next one really comes up big time. This is a great performance. The lads really put it up after a pretty poor display, I'd have to say, against Anfield. Aaron Wan-Bissaka opened the account here in the 16th minute. Brilliant finish from that one. Then Martial from the penalty spot, easy into the left side of the goal. Rashford then made it 3 in the 72nd minute, and then we scored the final one here in the 77th minute as Bruno Fernandes picks out Vlahovic, who I've actually sent out on loan because I feel like he needs the time to play regular first team football. I feel like the problem with him and Greenwood is they're so alike. I can't decide who I like more and who's better for, like, some players better for certain jobs and some are good for others. But look, at the end of the day, they're both quality players. I'm looking forward to getting both of them back. Although I would put Blalager as the guy I think will end up taking over the starting position for Martial probably next season. I think he might be ready next season. But anyway, FA Cup action here against Cardiff as we put these guys to the sword pretty easily. That's kind of what you expect from a championship side. Lamar at the first goal there. Mason Greenwood picking up the second. And then we basically put the game to bed 3-0. Hannibal Mabry here has the shot. Doesn't quite get it. It goes back to Ferran Torres. Eventually back to Hannibal Mabry again, who I've just signed to a new 5-year extension. So great to see him getting involved and playing well. So yeah, great result that time, 3-0. I'll take that to the bank. Next round is against Manchester City, so a bit of fun to there. As you guys will see, we are playing Valencia in the Champions League as well. That's coming up soon. That will probably be the next episode, but let's crack into this game against Arsenal because this is the one I think they're definitely down as a bogey team. Now, I know they're in 5th position, but look, Arsenal, you can't take Arsenal lightly, especially when this is a big rivalry. I forgot to change the team earlier. Okay. This is... Look, I can't risk Shaw at the moment. He's nowhere near ready at the moment. So we'll just keep him out of the side for the time being. I'll bring Mabry back in for Vlahovic, please. Thank you. And I think this is the side we're going to rock with today. Yeah, I don't think there's any need to change to Bido, Twansibi. Maybe we'll put Ta in, will we? Who's playing worse? Jean-Claire to Bido. You need a rest, son. We'll stick in Johnny Tonta in there, and we'll go the positive mentality today. I feel like that's the key to this game. I'm going to start Dallo over Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's got a little bit complaining recently, which is really annoying. I hate when players do that. You know, Brandon Williams did that. He's gone. Harry Maguire's done that. He's pretty much left in the lurch. Look, I don't like complainers. You know, it's my way or the highway here. And if you don't like it, there's the door. You know, we're here to win championships. I'm here to win football games. I'm not here to be your best friend or be your pal, you know. Anyway, first highlight. Orkun Koku whips in for Arsenal here. That's a good corner, but Axel Twansibi gets that one the first time. I still think Axel Twansibi's game against Arsenal when he played right back was one of the best performances I've ever seen. He literally ended Alexis Sanchez's entire career in English football with one tackle. But anyway, enough with that. Here, we need to make a play here. Jadon Sancho, lovely dispossession, finds Pogba, back to Guardiola. And he goes back to De Gea. David De Gea, as the FIFA commentator says. I don't know which one it is now. I can't tell the difference. I don't know the names of the guys at all. But the way he says it, it just makes me laugh. Anyway, we're working together. A nice bit of play here. Genghis has a shot there. I think it's a bit glory hogging. But look, I do encourage that. I think that is good play when you go for things like that. It's an interesting backfield for Arsenal there. They got Yerry Mina, which is an interesting signing. They got Leno. Interesting. What's Emile Smith-Rowe like? He's pretty, highly touted player. 33.5 million. Not a bad player at all. But anyway, I think we've got, slightly better. Well, a lot better, I'd have to say. But we'll have to see what that is anyway. Diego Dallo finds Tielemans. Oh wow, it's a poor pass from Tielemans. Moussa Dembele picks it up between CB. Does what he does best at the well, it's not the Emirates, but I thought it was the Emirates. But yeah, just cleans up Arsenal's players. Eats them for breakfast, as you would say. Anyway, Sancho here gets himself to attacking position. Can you find Pogba? Pogba rifles it. He just cannot keep that one down enough. Brian Leno there was probably diving, hoping it would go over the bar. He knew he was beaten. Good chance, good effort, but unfortunately not the result we were hoping to get. We are dominating them, which is a key, but we do need to get that goal. I think it's time before halftime to just start upping that mentality. Let's be a little bit more positive here, a little bit more attacking, and see if we can, break this Arsenal. I feel like we can get one, we can get two. That's kind of how I feel things going at the moment. Anyway, Manchester City up 1-0 against Everton. They are, of course, our closest rival. So lads, that'd be a great time to score right now, wouldn't it be? Right before half time, change the team talk maybe. Okay. I was about to give them a grilling, but yeah, maybe I do give him grilling. That was pretty poor from Martial, but he was offside. Maybe he knew, maybe he didn't. Who knows? But he should put that away regardless. Anyway, right, what do we say? Disappointing. I'd absolutely agree, Rude. I'm far from pleased with what I saw. Look fired up. That's good. Seems motivated. Just as good. Let's get cracking, boys. Anyway, corner, Genghis, back post for Martial. Doesn't quite come off there. That's the Ajax right back there. He seems to be causing a bit of bother there, the Moroccan. But Guardiola here, okay, that was a wise move. I don't like kicking back to the keeper all the time, but when you have to, and that was the right time to do it. Tielemans finds Genghis, or tries to find Genghis. Doesn't quite come off there. I thought he would get a foot on it. Back to Genghis. I feel like Genghis has had time this game. Martial, what a effort that is. That should have been the goal, really. I think it was a chance from nothing, but look, it's a chance nonetheless as they bring on Pepe on for Saka, which is an interesting substitution to make. But yeah, close one, that one. That could have been the breakthrough. I don't really feel like there's a change that we can make here that will really make us better. I'm gonna go a little bold here. I'm gonna go bring on Mason Greenwood. I think this might be the game for Mason Greenwood to cause some problems. And I'm also going to bring on, do we bring on Rashford or do we bring on Lamar? That is the question. I'm going to bring on Rashford. I think Rashford can do some damage here. I'm hoping I'm right here. I think this is the substitution we need to make. Here's an Arsenal highlight. This is working Koku. I have no idea who he is or if he's a regen or not, and that very nearly thought that was in. Oh, that is a little too close for my liking, lads. A little bit too close. But here we go. Chance from the corner. Martinelli, he's the danger man. We need to keep him locked up. 62 minutes. Falls. Oh my, Yerry Mina. Thankfully, there's a reason why he's a defender, not a striker. And I think that showed right there. Look how close that is. That looks like it's in from that angle, but look, I'm not complaining. We'll just ignore the fact that never crossed the line. Genghis whips it in. Pogba clean through. Boom. Shakalaka. We've got the goal. Finally. Paul Pogba with the finish. 1-0, 63rd minute. Brilliant execution. Genghis, Pogba unmarked. There was no stopping that. They could have the whole team back there like it's a hockey penalty, whatever they do in hockey when they do that. It wouldn't matter. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That might be the game right now. I think this is, what substitution do we make now? Do we bring on Tonali? I feel like this is a Tonali type. You know what? I feel like Mabry might actually be the key one. I feel like now we got the goal, I think Mabry might be the guy. I think Tonali would have been a nice substitution, but I think Mabry's just such a good player, wonder kid. I think he can potentially unlock this Arsenal defense. We'll have to find out here. Obviously, this Kaku guy's their set piece specialist. Genjis, is there a play on here? Come on, Mason Greenwood, where are you? Mason Greenwood doesn't seem very interested out there. That's not a good sign. You're in a fight for your life, Mason Greenwood, you know. Inside to Rashford, off the post. Rashford, oh my, Rashi. How did he not put that away? How? How did he not put that away? Guendouzi on a 6.8 for them now as well. So Arsenal ringing the changes. We've brought our 3 on. Anyway, back to De Gea, playing out from the back. I'd rather you just boot it up the field. But look, I'm not complaining. As long as they do it right, good. But if it leads to a mistake, then they'll be getting the frying pan tomorrow. Pogba looks down the line. Rashford, this is why we brought him on. We brought him off that pace advantage. Mason Greenwood, what a delicate touch. That is absolutely fantastic for Mason Greenwood. And the type of performance we need to see from him. That is a brilliant finish. And this all comes from nothing really. Guardiola here, lovely pass inside to Pogba. Pogba left foot scoop through pass to Rashford. Rashford finds Mason Greenwood, who gets in front of his defender and does the rest himself. Lovely, just a finesse touch on that bad boy. And that is probably going to be it. Thiago Almada comes on for them now, but I think it's 20 minutes too late, mate. Yeah, as Man City go 4-0 up against Everton. So City keeping the pressure on as we, you know, hopefully, fingers crossed, we win this one. We keep up our winning ways as well. Dalot, Mabry, is there a third in this one? I think there might be. It feels like there potentially be a third. Bonsibi, quick passing. Mabry, quick. Pogba finds Genjis. That's a little bit too long, but Genjis just enough to stop it. That was a good tackle though. In the fairness, it might have been a little bit dirty. Bruno Fernandes to make it 3, and we're just piling on the misery now. I can hear DT and Arsenal Fan TV getting ready, getting triggered. You know, all that good jazz already. Good tackle attempt from Tierney there. It just doesn't get quite enough on it. Mabry here, the unselfish play to Bruno Fernandes. Lovely assist. That's what Mabry seems to do brilliantly. He's just a great assister, I've always found. And that's kind of what you need in a player. But now, can we keep the clean sheet, lads? That's the next win we can get from this game. As Greenwood picks it out, is there a chance in the counter? It is. Pogba laid it through to Rashford. It's a bit of a poor pass, but he gets past the Moroccan right back and he can't get the shot off there. He probably should have been a little smarter with that one, but hey, look, we're up 3-0 here. I think the lads can relax and you know, take solace in the fact they've won 3 points. But Genjis wants a goal. Great shot, but good save by Lennon. Really, I don't really know what you really say about that. You know, is that good defending or is it good goalkeeping or a poor shot or a mix of both? I think we'll go with the good goalkeeping. Anyway, Bruno Fernandes, he's hungry for more goals. Picks out Genjis, who seems to find the space here. Rashford, for Rashford's goal, it's 4-0. And Arsenal are getting slapped. Easy peasy. 4-0. We'll take that one. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next time. And that's the game. Well, if it wasn't already wrapped up, 88th minute. Genjis has been just finding space the second half. And well, it's only a matter of time before Rashford makes the impact, and he's done just that right there. Brilliant finish from Rashi. We'll take that all day, every day. Injury time, 3 minutes to go. I don't think anything's going to change here. I think this game is it's all done and dusted. Anyway, great performance for the lads there. All greens, exactly what I like to see. Unfortunately, Jadon Sancho, a little bit poor. I thought Marcel were poor, but the rest of the side, absolutely fantastic. We're doing well, lads. That was excellent. I'm very happy with that performance as we click out of that one. So there is still time to make a purchase. Now, I don't think I'll make a deal. I think the real, like, there's obviously, I've been looking for offers, but I don't really feel like there's a player out there that makes us different. I did look at Cristiano Ronaldo. I think he could potentially be, I'll look at him again. And if I think he can be a game changer for our side, I'll get him. But otherwise, I think we're going to stick with this team. I'm pretty happy to stick with that. Anyway, here's the league table. So far, so good. We're 1 point ahead of City, although they do have a game more played. We're 4 points ahead of Chelsea. This is the part of the season where we need to keep pushing through. Liverpool are coming up the rear now. They're going to be, you know, hot on our tails if we mess up. They're going to be hot on the tails of Chelsea, and they'll be hot on the tails of City very, very soon as well. So it is kind of becoming a bit of a rocky road now. This is going to be, you know, we're going to have to really pull out top tier performances every week. I feel like if we let up 1 week, that's probably going to be the championship. That's what I felt last season was our issue. I felt like the championship went when we had those two poor performances to, I think, Burnley, maybe Wolves, where we drew, and that was ultimately where the title was won and lost. But look, we're going to leave it here for today, guys. I'll see you guys on Friday. It should be a good episode then. We'll come back for, I believe we'll come back for the Valencia game. I think we need to come back for the Arsenal game. We'll come back for Valencia. I think that's got to be the first one. It'd be nice to get some knockout football back, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, definitely Valencia. I'm going to pencil that in tomorrow as the one we do anyway. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.